What up? What up? What up, peoples? This is Mr. Beans and Stony Crook here. This is Parlay with us.
We here.
We here,
we
y'all.
Live.
We live. We doing it.
Finally
made it. A lot of technical difficulties and stuff like that, but we doing it. So yeah, Parlay with us. Sports, life, everything that's going on around the world, going on in Boston sports. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We love to talk it up, chop it up, and kick it about all that stuff. So right now our topic today is
NBA
playoffs, man.
On the eve of Game 7. Let's recap a little bit. Yesterday, we had 2 games on yesterday. That was pretty good.
Exactly. Yeah.
Miami Heat, New York Knicks, Lakers, Warriors. Man, Miami Heat, man. What is it with them dudes?
Listen,
number 8 seed and just the noise they were making in the playoffs.
I'm gonna be 100 with you. I didn't really know what hold on, people. Sorry about that timeout. Yeah, so like I was saying, I didn't really know what was going on with that. As far as I didn't know. Back to it, I was just checking some other technical difficulties. We knew with this whole thing.
Yes.
Our first podcast, first live.
So
I'm going through the kinks with it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Like I said, I didn't expect Miami to be one of them teams, man, that that could be a danger in the playoffs. Like you said, coming out the 8th seed. I know they got Jimmy Buckets. Right. I know they had what's that kid's name? He broke his what's his name? He broke his arm.
On the Heat.
What's his name? The white kid on the Heat that broke.
Oh, Tyler Hero.
You know what I mean? So I know those are the superstars on that team.
And he's out.
You know what I mean? And he's out. They got Bam. Bam's coming into his own.
Right.
So I didn't really expect, truthfully, that Miami will be a team that our Celtics will have to be worried about. But look, the Knicks played good this year.
They played good, man. And I feel bad for the New Yorkers because they gave them hope.
Yeah,
the Knicks gave them hope. I thought they was gonna do some more damage.
I thought that was the team we was gonna see. Listen,
yeah, I thought they had that momentum.
I got a cousin that lives in. I got a cousin who's a big basketball fan. One day I'm gonna invite him on this show. Brent Cujo, out of Queens, New York. What up, cuz? So yeah, my cousin's a big Knicks fan, man. I think he was almost at all the home games during this thing. I don't know. He must got some kind of season tickets or something like that. But he was at these games, and I was like, man, as long as I got family in New York, so as long as I've been going to New York and traveling there and know how they love their sports, Knicks is a big thing. So this season, for some reason, was huge for them to see them go this far, and good for them. But this is Beantown, baby.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Man, let me tell you, this guy Randall.
Don't worry, guys. I got my headphones hooked up to a little thing here, so
they hating Julius Randle in New York right now. Like he kind of disappeared in the playoffs.
Yeah. So last night during the game, I was watching a little bit of commentating going on during the game last night, and I heard they saying, he wasn't, performing that well in this series. Like he had a kind of a iffy series.
Yeah, I mean, remember he
looked good last night a little bit. Some spurts, but
he had that little injury not too long ago.
Okay,
that he sat out like a game or two, and I think since that injury he's been a little odd because he was balling.
Right.
Let me tell you, hitting game winners, like he was doing his thing, man.
Right.
He was like came into his own. You remember Julius Randle? He came a long way.
He came a long way. He's a former what? Laker?
Played for the Lakers.
Former Laker player. Yeah, he's a former Laker guy.
And they traded him.
Yep.
A while ago with D'Angelo Hall. No, D'Angelo Williams. What's his last name?
D'Angelo Russell. Yep.
D'Angelo
Russell.
That package.
Right.
D'Angelo Russell, Julius Randle, and dude from New Orleans. Lakers gave away some good players. I forgot his name. He's from New Orleans.
But then they go back and get Russell.
And they go back and get Russell.
Right, because he was in Minnesota whittling away.
Right.
Exactly.
Right. They wasn't utilizing
utilizing him correctly. LeBron say, yo, bring him over here,
Exactly.
West Coast style. And I think that, knowing that he was at the team already, it kind of like all worked itself out. But as we saying, we talking about the playoffs, last night's games.
Right.
The
Lakers.
What do you think about KD in Phoenix here? What do you think about that? Like, is KD wasting his last few years on some real what do you call maybe a little bit over his prime, but still in a little bit of that?
Brandon Ingram, my bad. That was
Ingram.
The guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But do you think with him with his, I don't want to say his skills is diminishing but he's getting up there in age, and he's still got a killer instinct. But do you think he's wasting his time on that Phoenix team? Like, should he be on a team that has a little bit of a pedigree of getting there and maybe more of a veteran with a little bit of some youth in there? Obviously, you need the youth.
Right.
But something a little bit more different than that. Like, since it didn't really work out in Brooklyn, like why Houston? Phoenix to me makes no sense.
I don't like the fit in Phoenix. I think they're gonna give it a chance because he came in midway through the season, so the chemistry's probably not there.
Right.
I like the duo. I like him and my guy.
Was that Booker? Yeah,
I gotta keep these names.
But that's his team, that's a Devin Booker's team. He's a young boy. I think Chris Paul needs to I don't know if he's like holding them back or anything. I don't know too much about
Paul's
Phoenix
always
to
getting
talk
hurt.
about Phoenix. You know what I mean?
Paul's always getting hurt, and that was a bet too. If he was gonna get hurt.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was a bet. The odds wasn't too good because they was expecting him to get hurt.
Okay.
But I like Booker and Durant. I like that tandem. I think they can do something.
Okay.
They may have to work on some things over the summer, build that chemistry, that relationship. But to go further back, Kevin Durant should have never left Golden State. I know Draymond Green was
a problem. Right. I don't think they could have coexist together like that.
I think, and it was sad.
He did those things on live TV. Like, listen, if somebody act like that with me on live TV, and he's supposed to be my teammate, I don't think I could rock with you.
Right. Draymond, his time is number 2. They probably gonna make a move on him. This off season.
You think so? Like, what he got left in the money game?
Yeah, I think
as far as like seasons.
I think he got a couple of years left. But KD should have never. That to me was a great fit for him. I think they would have won at least 2 more championships if KD would have stayed in Golden State.
Okay, but the topic is, we mentioned in our topic here.
The word is.
Is G State done?
Is the era ending?
Well, I put in the topic is G State done? Like, is it a wrap?
I don't.
Are they gonna go? As people say, okay, we could get past G State now, since Sacramento gave them a little run for their money, had Steffi, running around, little, tired and beat up because they was putting bodies on them and stuff like that. I had a feeling, even though I know G State took care of my Celtics last year, but I had a feeling this season that G State, with the amount of youth that they're going to be getting into out there, I had a feeling G State would have end up, how you would say that, getting tired. I thought they would have maybe made it, if they would have made it to the conference finals against LA against Denver,
the Nuggets.
The Nuggets would have probably took care of the situation because they would have probably went 7 in LA, and it would have been a strenuous thing, and then have to go play 2 days later to go mess with Denver, who's playing good right now with the Joker and all that, and Murray. So yeah, I think they showed signs and spurts of doing good things. G State, as far as Curry's always a baller, Draymond, he does what he does. He was effective in his heyday, but it seems now the antics is getting tiring. And Clay is not the same Clay. Hate to say it. I'm not no expert. We're not experts, right? But just sport fans of the sport.
Right.
Been watching since I've been a little kid, played a little bit of ball myself. Clay's not the same Clay. So therefore, that killer championship instinct that they had, even last year, what they did to the Celtics, that was based on championship and experience. That killer instinct right now is starting to fiddle because the team is going to break up, I feel.
I think they're gonna tweak it a little bit. I think the Lakers exposed them.
Right.
They showed the world how you play Steph and Clay, and that's big bodies, wear them down.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
and big in the paint.
In some instances, I seen them just heaving the threes, like just throwing them and just hoping it went in. Yeah, so.
I didn't even watch the game last night. I wanted to watch the game last night. I came home kind of late, and I didn't really get to watch that. I saw some of that. The end of actually, I was in and out watching that Miami Knicks thing.
Game, which was good. That was a good game. The Knicks, they came back. They was down within 2, but Jalen Brunson, he turned the ball over.
Okay.
With like 30 seconds left.
Yeah.
And
he's a baller. That dude,
he's a baller.
He's a baller. What college he came out of? I vaguely remembered him playing. And
I don't remember him too well in college, but he was with Dallas. He was balling with Dallas, and Dallas let him go for whatever reason.
Oh, he used to be with Dallas.
Yeah, he was balling with Luka.
Okay, all right.
Luka. They did some. They put in some work last year. Those two together, and I don't know how they didn't bring them back.
Right.
He became a free agent, and the Knicks signed him, which was a good.
It's a good signing for the Knicks, man. That dude seems like a, like a straight, a straight baller.
He plays hard, refuses to lose. You want a guy like that on your team.
Yeah, you do. You want a guy like that, man. I think that's inevitable to have a guy like that on your team that can, it just shows grit. And New York is a grit type, that's New York. So
New York is.
So they need those type of players to rally around and stuff like that. So they'll do their thing, man.
Yeah. So
how you feel about our Celtics, man? That game was a hot what do you call that? Adrenaline rush.
Yeah, it was. And I like the fact that we went there and won and forced a game 7 rather than us being up 3-2 and they forced a game 7.
Right.
I kind of like this way better. And the reason why is because I think the Celtics are riding a little momentum.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
They feeling themselves. They feel good. I think Tatum in the last, even though he, showed up in the last quarter.
Right.
I think he's going to take that momentum into the next game. I think he needed something. He needed a lift.
Right.
He needed like a spark. And I think when he made that last 3, I don't know if you noticed, when he made that last 3, just the sign of relief and just, I don't know, he was just happy that his shot went down, because he wasn't playing well the first 3 quarters.
Right.
But that last quarter, I think he realizes that, I got something here. I got my mojo back.
Right.
And I think he could take that into game 7 tomorrow.
Okay.
So I'm expecting a big game from him.
Yeah. Tatum, to me, I watched the game the other night, and there was one point in the game I was at work, so I came home late, and I was literally like, forgot the game was going on. Then I realized, oh shit, the game. So then I put the game on. It was like 8 minutes left, and actually, it was like 8 minutes left. And then before that, someone gave me a call at work, and it was like, yo, Celtics is doing good. They up by I think it was 16.
Yeah, they got as much as I think it was about there.
Yeah,
15, 16 points.
Somewhere there. They was like, oh, they up. Whatever. They was like, yo, the Celtics up. We gonna do what we doing. I'm like, wow, they must be doing this. So I said, oh shoot, let me pop it on. 8 minutes left in the game, fourth quarter. And the Embiid and them was up by 1 point. And I was like, oh wow, what happened to this big lead? People were saying this nice lead we had. And there was a pivotal point in the game when I was watching the game. I think it was somewhere, I forgot. I can't remember the minute mark. Could have been like, it was somewhere around that 8 minute, 7 minute mark where the Celtics was hustling, man, trying to stay, within that point or point of, the bucket. They were sharing buckets. And, things started getting out of hand. I think Philly went up about 2 points or something like that, right? Yeah. And Maxey steals the ball from Jaylen Brown. And when Maxey steals the ball from Jaylen Brown, he gets fouled by either him or Tatum. They call it clear path or this new transition, whatever foul. So they were like, okay, anybody can shoot the shoot. Boom. So Durant shoot the 2 pointers, plus they get the ball back, at whatever half court, whatever, on their sideline. So I'm watching Embiid walk up there to shoot the 2 free throws. And during that part, he shoots the first one, he makes it. And I don't know if it was ABC, TNT. I don't know what I was watching. I forgot what it was. But they had a shot where they showed Tatum in like the background where he was like kind of like not like a silhouette, but you could see him, but he was kind of faded out a little bit. But you could see his face still. And at that moment, Tatum had this look in his face like, nah, this can't go down like this, because he realized the game was starting to get out of control with that foul and the whole they could take it out or extra, so that would have been a 4-point swing. Yes, he hits the 2, right? They go up by, what was it, 3 or something like that, or something like that. They went up.
It was tight.
It was tight. So they went up, and there was, that was a pivotal point in the game, because at the next possession that, if I can remember correctly, the next possession that Philly had, this kid Tobias got blocked by Tatum, came out of nowhere and he squatted that, blocked it. I think right there in that moment, it changed the makeup of the game, because right after that, Tatum went off, bro.
Yes,
Tatum you know what I mean? He hit 4 threes in a row, and it was just like a wrap. That was it. Game over. So that was desperation.
Yes.
That was do or die. We're about to go home. People gonna be looking at us like, yo, what the hell happened? Everybody thought y'all going to the chip.
Right.
What's up with the chip? So therefore, that was great on his part. He showed some moxie, as they might say, or some championship caliber moxie. That's what he showed that other night. So Sunday, tomorrow night, Mother's Day weekend, Mother's Day.
Yeah,
this is gonna be so. Since those games decided last night, I didn't know who's playing what tomorrow.
No, so there's only going to be one game tomorrow.
Yeah, but
yeah.
One game.
Yeah, because the Lakers are going to play Denver. That's already said. I think they play Tuesday.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, so if Lakers would have lost last night, it would have offset the game. So the game's 3:30 tomorrow then.
3:30 tomorrow.
Yep,
that'll be the only game.
Prime time for your game, 3:30, yeah. So y'all, watch that Celtics tomorrow. We're going to bring it home. My man Stoney, like he already, I can't tell you guys enough, really. I can't kick it enough and tell you guys how this dude is on that when it comes to this, with his sports thing. And, a little bit of, he got some good, suggestions on bets that he could throw out there and things like that, wagers. He's good with that stuff. Me and him been rocking for years. I trust him. So, yeah. Some of the advice you're going to hear from us about good picks out there, we're going to have like the pick of the week or pick of the game or something that's going to be extravagant that you should just like look into. We're not telling you, once again, we're not professionals. This is amateur stuff here, but we love the sports. We know the game. My man's always in the game, man. He got notebooks, this, that, and the third, stats, whatever you want to call it. He got it. He's always on it. He calls me about, like, hey, yo, blah, 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 blah. Let's go to Vegas and do this. You know what I mean? So I trust his judgment. So, we're going to give you guys some little picks. We might even have some little competition on. My picks might be different than his picks. He might say,
Right.
"Yo, Neil, I'm going da 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 da," and I'm like, "Yeah, I hear you, but my gut is feeling like
We call that crossfire.
exactly."
So when we got opposite picks, we got a crossfire.
We're in crossfire, you know what I
So-
mean? We're in a crossfire because
Right.
it's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm firing shots from a different direction. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah,
Yes.
so that's how we gonna do it, you know what I mean? Once a week during our podcast, you know what I mean? We're gonna come out here, we're gonna get y'all this live content, we're gonna talk about some sports. You know what I mean? Any comments and stuff like that you guys got in the comments, you could say, yo, what's up with this and that, and
Yeah,
well, look, I got comments going
yes.
on. I ain't even know I had some
Yeah.
comments going right there. So
Yes.
look at that.
So,
I
yeah,
just
feel free to to ask us questions or whatever you feel that we said that's not right. Anything. Feel free. We'll try to answer them as
my
good
man
as we
said,
can.
let me see. It says, I think it's how you would pronounce that. Berto UC?
Yeah, Burrow UC.
Berto UC. What up,
What up, Berto?
What up, Berto, man? What's good? What's up, man? It's Mr. Beans. What's good, man? Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, and I like your question.
Thanks for coming through.
You said Tatum is looking like Irvin with the Irvin with we had him, had the ball and did nothing. I don't know what you mean by that. And then you have
I think he's trying to say, he walks the ball too much.
Oh,
and I think, sometimes you want to keep that transition going.
Right.
You want to keep the defense off their feet.
So what do you mean he's looking like Irvin? Who are you talking about? Kyrie? Oh, you talking about he's looking like Kyrie Irvin with okay. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. I see what you're saying though. Oh, okay. Oh, if Boston doesn't fall for Butler's fake, I feel like we got them. Butler always goes up slow
and try to draw the foul.
And find that. Oh,
and he does. He's good at that.
Yeah.
Butler,
he's good at.
Butler's good at that.
Yeah, that's his thing, bro. You're right. He's good at creating that foul.
Yeah,
that's one thing I noticed about this dude. I know they call him
to the free throw.
He gets to. That's what I was about to say.
He gets to the free throw.
He gets to the free throw.
When you need that bucket.
Yeah, when
you need that bucket, Jimmy Bucket.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna reply, yo. Thanks, man. Thanks, Berto, man. Thanks for tuning in,
thanks
man.
For tuning in, definitely.
Yeah, I wear spectacles. I got a sticky-tism, as they call it, man. I got a sticky-tism, so I gotta wear spectacles and stuff like that. But yeah, thanks, Berto, man. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna give you a shout out.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Tatum's point total.
Yeah.
It's 29.5. That's just letting you know
so what's his point?
Vegas thinks about.
So what Vegas think about him?
Tatum. They think he's gonna go off tomorrow.
He gonna score more than what? 29 points?
29.5. That's the over under.
So what you think on that? Would you go over on that?
I mean, I would go over because
you would go over on Tatum scoring more than 29
we're gonna need
points.
Him. We're gonna need him tomorrow. This is game 7. This is when.
Well, this is
when the superstar rises.
You're right.
You could have a bad third game, game 4, you didn't play. You could have a bad game early in the series, but game 7, even game 6, I mean, yeah, he didn't have a great game, but he had a good enough game for us to win it.
Right.
And his plays got us that win. I think
That's
the block
true.
on Embiid, and he scored 16 points in the fourth quarter, and I think that was huge.
That's true.
We needed those points.
I think, listen, if dude, listen. I was never, well, I can't say that because rest in peace, the dude was a great. But when he played ball, I wasn't a fan of Kobe Bryant. You know what I mean? I'm talking down to this thing. I should be talking to the damn mic. I mean, to the camera. But I wasn't a fan of Kobe Bryant. I thought Kobe was just like, he's greedy. He always liked the ball and this, that, and the third. But then after a while, I got to realize, like, this dude was so skilled that he was just a beast with it. He was just like, give it to me.
Yes, he was.
I got this. Like, y'all want to play around? I could hit shots. Like, he hit shots. He was the Mamba for real. That's why they called it the Mamba. Like, he'll bite you quick.
He had the will.
The dude was nasty. So I feel as though since Tatum supposedly, one of the Kobe Bryant, disciples or grow up loving Kobe Bryant and mirroring his game on Kobe, mirror some of Kobe's vernacular, as they might say. That's a big word, but heart, like come at them like just tomorrow, like you're saying, if you expecting him to score over that 29, that means he's supposed to be coming at it like the Mamba.
Yes, straight
I'm
out.
Just coming out here to eat your food
right out the gate.
Straight out the gate. And what's his name? Got to do the same thing too. Jaylen Brown. They all got to play tomorrow. All of them got to play. All, not just Tatum. All.
And Horford
hit a few threes. Do Horford. A couple things. Horford need to play his part. Even everybody looks for Horford to score all these big, hit the three every time he chucks it. That's great for a big man if he can do that, because there's a lot of big men in the league now. That's their game.
Mm-hmm.
That's great if he could do that. But remember, Horford's an old man in the game right now. I don't even know, 36. They call that old.
Yeah, he's up there.
38, 37. Somewhere he's up there. So, they call that old. So Horford, I think he's doing great. This is not the best season. Series. Last series, he had a good series.
Yes, he did. He played
against Atlanta.
He played really well.
He played well.
Rebounded.
All that. And he was gritty. He was gritty in their face, talking shit, all that.
That game 6, he came through.
I think that's what Tatum misses. Like, I don't know, for some reason. I think Tatum got to be a little bit of a shit talker. A little bit more of a
Well, I like how he said he's humbly the best player in the world. In the post interview, he said that.
Oh yeah,
and I loved it. Like you gotta let them know you here.
Yeah. But he is humble. He don't go at it like how other people go at it. You know what I mean? With the grit. With that bravado. He got that real cool, laid back bravado, and he
needs to let people know he's here.
That's all
he's coming.
That's what I'm saying. Come with a little bit of that grind, man, and that little grit. Not even grind. He's grinding. Just come with that grit. That beast mode type attitude. And I think once they get that, I think if the Celtics develop just that little that mantra of a beast mode, they're going through the finals, man.
Yes. And
Joker or LeBron. They going through the finals. So
but what everybody wants. You know what everybody wants.
Yeah, I know.
Everybody wants the Lakers. Celtics,
they want Lakers Celtics. That's what they want to see.
Everybody wants it.
Even what I want to see. But guys, parlay with us, like and subscribe. We still here kicking it. We giving y'all some flavors.
Turn
Look
on
at that.
Notifications.
Hit those notifications. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. It's Mr. Beans.
Yes.
It's Stony Crook. Parlay with us. That's our podcast. That's what we're doing right now. We're parlaying. As you can see, me and him parlaying. I wish we had a little something to drink on the table right now, but we just did this real quick. After all this, we had about an hour of technical difficulties trying to figure out some stuff, and then I was like, "Yo, let's do this." Blah, 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 blah. I'm even working on our intro as I'm doing this live right now. I'm downloading our new intro. We trying to put this whole thing together. We got to actually talk to our guy who just created the music for our intro. We got to clean up some things with him where we want him to kind of make some moves clean it up with the track. The track's hot. Wait till y'all hear the intro track is hot. The little intro. We don't hire nobody. Listen. Here at Parlay, we doing this all. Parlay with us, we doing this ourselves. We ain't hiring nobody to do anything technical. This is my studio that I built in the basement of my home. You know what I mean? We here chopping it up. We bought all our own little bit of equipment that we got here, cameras, this, that, and the third, microphones, soundproofing and all this other stuff. So, we trying to put it together to bring y'all some good content and some good, stuff like that. We're going to take it on the road. We beat Vegas. We hit Vegas, Atlantic City, that type of stuff. We at the Encore. We live right up the street from the Encore. Well, down the street. We live down the street from the Encore. So, that's something that you're going to see us partake all the time. We're going to bring some live. Probably going to come to you guys live from the Encore from, during this football season, which is our favorite season.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So when we kicking with this Patriots season and football period, You know, y'all gonna see some live views from the Encore Sports Book, you know, long as they don't shut down the camera, but I'm gonna bring the camera in and we're gonna do some live stuff from the sports book. You know what I mean? So hey, yo, Mr. Beans, man, Stony Crook. You know what I mean?
Yes, we're gonna
parlay with us, yo. Chunk, like I said, hit that like button. I'm gonna just keep saying, hit that like, hit that subscribe. You know what I mean? We need that right now. We trying to build it. You know what I mean? This is out of Boston, yo. Not everybody else got their little thing out of every, this state, that state. Like Boston don't got no champions, and Boston don't got no sports fanatics. We're sports fanatics, so now you're about to get some real live sports fanatics from the Bean. Not somebody from no, they're not from the Bean. We're from the Bean, bro. Straight out.
And
you know what I mean?
And we'll keep it neutral,
we'll keep it neutral. I'm gonna have guests. We're gonna bring people, people who know the game, people, good, good content people with some good knowledge on stuff like that. Trust me, it's coming.
Yes, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time, and right now we got Game 7 tomorrow. We got the conference championships during the week, and before you know it, NFL will be here. NFL will be here, and we're gonna definitely have good content for the NFL. And I'm looking forward to it.
That's good, man. So so far we've been on this live for about 31 minutes, going on 32 minutes now. And I think for my first live, parlay with us, I think we did a good job. We end up getting we got one actual looks like subscriber and somebody who came in and chimed in.
There'll be more.
Berto, UC. Yo, Berto, you're the number one, you're the first you're fam now. So it's like there you go. The first person to come on there and say a little bit something. You know what I mean, Berto? So thanks, man. Yo, one day, Berto, if you got something you want to chop it up, let me know. Since you're our first guest, you get first dibs to come on this live with us on the next one. We're gonna be doing this. I'm trying to put this together on the right date, on the right days. Sorry. So I love Wednesdays for some reasons. Wednesday and parlaying on a Wednesday in the middle of the week is great for us as sports fans, especially football fans. It's great for us to parlay and talk about what's going to be upcoming for the week of football, stuff like that. So like Wednesdays is perfect because you got Thursday night games. Then you go, Saturday sometimes, then you got Sunday. Well, that's the NFL. So, I think our schedule going forward for my peoples who's on there already. I see a few people on there. You got Brody Warrington. What up, Brody?
What's going on, Brody?
What up, Brody? You got Faceless Demo. What up, Faceless Demo? Thanks for tuning in, man.
Thanks for coming through, fellas.
Yo, telling you, thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. We didn't expect nobody to be jumping in on this live right now, listening to us about what we talk about as far as sports is concerned. So, yo, good look, man. I appreciate that. We starting a parlay community here about football. We keep things straight, clean. We ain't no raunchy. You know what I mean? We don't want nobody with no ill will type of attitude or content, stuff like that. So everything is straight sports, life, what's going on around you. You know what I mean? We don't really go into the political fray. You know what I mean? We leave the political stuff for the politicians and people who love to go crazy over that stuff. We go crazy over sports and ball.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Sports and life.
There you go.
Sports and life.
And good life too. You know what I mean? We got kids, family, and stuff like that. And we trying to live the life right. You know what I mean? So yeah, kick it with us. Mr. Beans, Stony Crook. Come through. You know what I mean? Like I said, it might be a Wednesday. We'll post it. We'll post it, and we're working on all of that. We'll post it in the notifications. We'll let you guys know. What times on Wednesdays that will be dropping. I say it might be a Wednesday night thing, you know what I mean? And, a nightcap thing with a little drink or something like that on a Wednesday evening, the hump day. Y'all gonna sit here, y'all gonna kick it with us, parlay with us, send y'all little messages and comments through. You know what I mean? We'll kick it back. We'll, you know, with all of you guys, you know, we'll try to keep up with the comments and stuff like that, you know. So, and sometimes, you know, you might not see us both, you know, in studio, you know,
Right.
together, but you'll see, you know, it's us two.
Yes.
So, you know what I mean? He might be in his studio at home and I'm here in my studio at home, but we're going to be doing our thing, kicking it in the same way. And then some days we're going to be on studio set and me and him just vibing, having little drinks here and there, talking about what's upcoming on today, you know, this week of sports, you know, stuff like that, stats on players and stuff like that. So then we might come in and just go straight live and do it right out in my studio here. And then sometimes we'll be on set. We will be out on the street and just be kicking it, asking certain people questions about how they feel about this game, that game, and, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. So, you know, we're going to wrap it up. Right?
Yeah, you ready to wrap it up? I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah,
we gave y'all this 35 minutes in, man. You know, I think that's good enough for now. Because we're trying to put it together.
Yes.
You know, this is just the first rough draft of this, like, you know, YouTube podcast right here that we got. So today we broke ground on our YouTube podcast. Parlay with us. Like and subscribe. Look to see us on Wednesdays. My man Stony Crook's gonna have a lot of different, you know, he's gonna have some picks for you.
Yes.
So it's Pick Me Wednesdays. Pick Me Wednesdays. This you feel me?
Yes.
Pick Me Wednesdays.
Yes,
so my man's gonna give y'all a pick on Wednesdays. Pick Me Wednesdays with Stony Crook. I'm just here to just keep him going, keep this whole thing going. I got a little knowledge on it. I played ball. I did this and that. You know what I mean? We all love the sport. You know what I mean? But
yes.
He gonna give y'all Pick Me Wednesdays, yo. So on Wednesday night, somewhere around 8-9 o'clock, y'all get the notifications. We gonna be on here. We could kick it. Some of you guys, depends on who it is, you know. I might award you guys to jump in and come in on the live with us and kick it on some sports. Keep it nice and clean. I'm not saying clean, you know. Not even Will Smith clean anymore because he slapped somebody. But, you know, not that clean. You know what I mean? But, you know, we don't want too much of profanity because, you know, hopefully one day we will love to be monetized and get sponsors and stuff like that, you know, to help grow the channel, to help build the studio, get more cameras, you know what I mean? More microphones, things like that, more lighting, you know, everything. Like I said, we brought out this is all excuse me, this is just something we thought of. We want. I came up with the idea, like, yo, bro, I got all this equipment. I got space in the basement. I'm building a studio. We're gonna build a podcast studio, and it happened.
Here we are.
You see what I'm saying?
Just like that.
Just like that. You know what I mean? You know, Stony over here, I said, yo, put something together in your crib, yo. Just get your mic, get your camera, get some lighting, find a nice little backdrop, and let's get this going. Give these people what they want. They want to hear about good content on sports. They want to hear people who know about sports from the street ground level.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Not this commercial TV level or like, you know, with this, you know, screaming back and forth. Everybody think they know everything. Everybody's like, oh, no. You know, no, we coming from the street level. We're coming from around the way level where they be like, yo, what you think about that? And yo, that game was whack. Or even our own teams, we criticize it. Yeah, we're New England fans straight through and through, right? Boston, Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, you name it. Bruins. My Bruins, sorry guys. But Bruins, you know, the Revs. I don't even watch soccer like that unless it's Premier League stuff. I watch Premier League soccer, but not this MLS stuff. But the Revs, 1 minute they doing good, next minute, you know, they can't even make the playoffs. So, you know, I don't know nothing about soccer, so you ain't gonna never have us probably here unless he might got a bet on.
I may have a bet.
If you got a pick for you on that on Pick Me Wednesdays on some kind of soccer game, then we'll go that way. But other than that, you won't hear too much me kicking in no soccer. But football, you'll hear me talk football all day.
Wherever we could get an edge.
Whatever we could get an edge. My man loved the baseball too. We love the baseball. When the season gets nice and ripe, we get into the baseball thing too. So, yo, it's Mr. Beans, man.
Yes.
You know, we're about to shut this down. We're about to hit this 40-minute mark for our first podcast.
Yes.
Yo,
I wanna
like
thank,
and subscribe.
Yep. I want to thank everybody that came through today.
There you go.
Thank you for stopping by, checking us out. There's gonna be many more. You know, look out for the notifications, and we'll definitely keep you guys posted.
Right. Well, let me just read this real quick. The last couple comments that I see up here. Let me see if I could scroll this. I'm trying to find out how to.
Yeah, that was the last one.
So there. So let me see.
I don't know what you meant by that. Brody got
see.
a day. Why not Edelman?
So yeah. So Berto, you see.
Oh, why not Edelman have a day as well? Because Brady has a day. They're gonna give him a tribute.
Come on.
First game of the season.
All right, Berto. You see. I feel you.
I mean, they could give him some.
I like him too. I got an autographed picture of.
I mean, he put it on the line for us.
Tom Brady's Tom Brady. He got it. I don't think Edelman having a day and Tom Brady having a day. Tom Brady. Edelman is he helped facilitate championships, but Edelman
a halftime tribute.
There you go.
Give him a tribute at halftime.
Tribute at halftime,
so
and
today,
and retire the jersey up in the Patriots Hall of Fame thing or whatever. That's good, but a day, nah, man. Like, no. If they didn't give all these other players who's been here for all these years a day, what make them think he's gonna get it? I'm like, I know Brady gonna get a day. Brady won how many six championships here? Six in New England.
7 overall.
6 here in New England. I think he been to how many? 10 chips. Why he don't get a day? You crazy?
Yeah.
So yeah, Berto, good question. I know what you're saying about Edelman. I liked him too. He was a dangerous receiver when he was in his prime, but sorry, you don't deserve a day, bro.
Yeah, we
pick somebody else.
Halftime tribute.
I'm just messing with you, Berto. Yo, that's how we do it over here. We keep it 100. You know what I mean? So I'm just messing with you. I understand what you're saying. Like I said, Brady gets the day.
Hey, keep the comments coming.
So keep the comments coming.
We'll
keep the likes.
We'll
answer as we can. I'm not even looking in on my YouTube side of things to see how we doing on YouTube for the comments on YouTube and stuff like that. I think these comments are flowing through YouTube. If I'm not, yeah. That's why they got. You see that right there?
Yeah,
that's YouTube. So it's flowing through YouTube. So that's good. I'm new to this whole thing. We're streaming on StreamYard, and thumbs up to StreamYard for. I see that they got their little. I didn't even notice that. Look at that right there. They got their logo.
The little logo.
Shot. Yeah.
Oh, I see it.
Because we're not paying for the pro subscription yet. So therefore, we can't take the watermark out yet. But I'll figure a way how to get that watermark out because I think I can switch it and put in my watermark, which will be Parlay with Us that we're working on right now.
So you think? What do you think about? You think tomorrow maybe we could do a post game show?
Let's see what tomorrow. It's 3:30 tomorrow's the game.
3:30.
3:30.
Maybe later in the evening.
So you mean
like
post game
app?
Oh
yeah.
For sure.
Give them something.
Yeah, we could hop on. Actually, guys, we hopping on tomorrow. Look at that.
Tomorrow.
We're hopping on tomorrow.
We'll update you
with the time. We'll update with the time. He's gonna take charge of that because he just came up with it. You know what I mean? We're a team right here. So you know what I mean?
Do that.
So he just came up with it. He want to go live tomorrow to give y'all a little Celtics post game. You know what I mean? Parlay with Us. Why not, man? It's all sports. You know what I mean? There's a good game going on tomorrow. So why wait till Wednesday to hear us talk about what happened tomorrow? So yeah.
Look out for that.
Look out for that tomorrow. I think that's a good move.
We'll put up the time tomorrow.
Yeah, I think
so. We'll set something up.
We'll set something up. I like that. So yeah, 43 minutes in, guys. I'm gonna take my last. Yeah, Berto, you my dude, bro. Number one, I like you, man. Yo, you came in and you changed the game with this whole thing. I didn't even see that. I was getting comments. And you're the only person. There's other people on there. Shout out to Brody. Shout out to Faceless Demo. You know what I mean? But, thanks for you guys joining, man. But, I'm going to shout all of you guys out. Anybody who can jump on this live and comment and looking in and saying, yo, I'm going to give these brothers a watch, man. I appreciate that, man. Seriously. Like, we're trying to build a little something over here that, we've been lifelong fans of sports and, we're looking to put our energy into our knowledge and being lifelong fans. We're trying to put our knowledge and our energy to bring it out to the masses out there in the YouTube podcast world. So yeah, like and subscribe. Hit me with the thumbs up. You know, we're gonna have all kind of future content coming to you guys, man. We're gonna have maybe all kind of little trivias, man, because we know a lot about these little sports things, man, a different way. So we're gonna have that. And like I said, the Pick Me Wednesdays is gonna be my man's thing. So he's gonna do you guys some picks, you know what I mean? Pick of the week or whatever the case might be. And that's man. And then y'all hear from us again. So yeah, tomorrow look out for that notification.
Yes.
Maybe tonight sometime or early tomorrow you'll hear the notification about when we're gonna come through for the post game show. The game, what time the game in? About 7-8 o'clock?
Yeah, I say about
yeah. So yeah, maybe a little bit right after that,
right.
we can jump on the live again and do a little post game on the game because it's gonna be live and it's gonna be lit. So yeah. Thanks, guys. Thumbs up. We out.
All right.
Look like that's my other thing. Sorry. Parlay with us, y'all. My fault. I got something else going. I don't even want to talk about that. That's a whole different ball game. But parlay with us. See you guys tomorrow.